Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Harizah Kambirazlan and my metric number is 211447. Okay, in this video, I will talk about the topic of induced voltage and inductance, which is about how current is induced in the coil. Before that, I will explain a little about the matter related to our question, which is Lenz's law. Lenz's law states that if the magnetic flux through a loop is becoming more positive, the induced EMF creates a current and associated magnetic field that produce negative magnetic flux. Some mistakenly think this countermagnetic field created by the induced current, and it will always point in the direction opposite the applied magnetic field, but that is only true half the time. The direction of the current can be determined by right hand rule number 2, as in the picture shown here. Point your right thumb in the direction that will cause the finger on your right hand to curl in the direction and the induced field. In this case, that direction is counterclockwise with the right thumb point in the direction of the current. Your finger curl down outside the loop and around and up through the inside of the loop. Remember, inside the loop is where it's important for induced magnetic field to be pointing out. Now, the diagram shows about how current is induced in the coil. At first, consider a coil of wire placed near a solenoid as in figure A. Then, the wire is wrapped in such a way as to create a soft magnetic pole at the right end when the switch is closed as in figure B. Next, choose left as the normal direction. When the switch is closed, the current in the solenoid begins to increase and the magnetic flux through the coil is positive and increasing with time. Therefore, the induced current in the coil must create negative magnetic flux to counteract the increasing positive flux created by the current in the solenoid. That requires an induced magnetic field directed to the right through the coil. Turning the right hand so the thumb is pointed downward, the right finger can curl through the coil and to the right. The induced current in the coil follows the direction of the right thumb, which is clockwise as viewed from the left end of the coil. When the switch is open again as in figure C, the current in the solenoid changes direction because the magnetic field and positive flux begin to decrease. Moving counterclockwise, the induced current creates positive flux through the coil, opposing the decrease in positive flux. So in conclusion, a changing flux causes an induced current and the associated induced magnetic field produce flux opposing the change in flux in accordance with Lenz's law. When the flux stops changing, the induced current stops. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.